Welcome back to Cumberland Valley National Bank. I'm Samantha Burford, and I have someone so special sitting beside me today. Much better looking too. Can I tell you that? We're just going to give him a hard time over there. So thanks for being with us. It's Brenden Napier, and we're going to give Coach a hard time. So we'll put him, we'll dish about him here in a minute. You can tell us some juicy stories. All right. So see, he's taken with Erica now, so we'll just put you in the hot seat over here.
It's fine by me.
All right. So let's begin. Let's just start with your story from day one. What made you want to start playing football?
A long time ago, I was going through my dad's things, and I found some letters, an old trophy of his where he played football.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, what is this? I didn't know. My parents had kept me away from it. They didn't want me to know, and I found those.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got to find out more about this. I was very young, and I was introduced to football. I started watching football. I was like, man, I want to play. This sport, it's very interactive. It just seems fun.
Yeah.
And I want to do it. And
Your parents said no.
I was always told no. And it was because of a bleeding disorder that I was born with, something that they didn't want to take a chance on. Very likely I'd get hurt if I played.
Right, because you could not only be injured, but worse. It could happen, right?
Yeah, it could happen.
It could happen.
There's a higher chance because I have a problem recovering
Yes.
with the bleeding disorder. That's what creates a problem.
So you could bleed out if you were injured. Let's say your bone went through your skin or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that your parents are probably at every single
Yeah, my dad's there
game.
prepared to take care of a situation if it were to happen.
Yeah.
And best prepared we can be.
Do they come to practice too?
He's not at practice every now and then he'll come.
Yeah.
But most of the time it's only 5 minutes away.
I was getting ready to say, I know they're not like an hour away. They're right
it's
there
really
in
close.
case something happens.
Right.
Yeah. So keep going.
So, after I got told no, I kept pushing towards the game, and I kept pushing my parents to let me play.
Yeah.
Even brought it up to my doctor, and it was a repeated no with her. No, you can't do this. No, nobody's ever played with the condition you have. You can't do this. We're not going to let you.
Yeah.
Okay. So eventually I got to the point where I was like, they're not going to let me play. But I'm going to be a coach. I'm going to find a way onto the team. I started making my own playbook whenever I was very young, and I just kept pushing forward with that. And then eventually I got to high school, kept finding out about the game more and more. And then I went to Coach Clark. I wanted to be a part of the football team. There was something in me that was nagging at me to become more. And I thought I'd find that through football. And so I went to him and I said, let me be a manager. Let me do something. I'll be the equipment manager. I don't care. I just want to be a part of this.
Part of this program.
This is something bigger than me. I need it. And so I did. And then I kept talking to the doctors. My father kept talking to the doctors. And finally she's like, well, I'm going to let you try this. And I was like, all right, that's my foot in the door. That's all I needed. And from that moment on, I wasn't allowed to lift a lot of weight or do a lot of things that most of my teammates were able to do, so I started very slow. But as I showed them that I could handle it, it progressed and progressed and progressed, and to the point where I was allowed to play full contact, do everything, act like I was any other kid. It's just...
Were you nervous?
I wasn't nervous at all.
You weren't nervous?
No, I was so excited.
Just maybe your parents?
Yeah, my parents. My mom still was like, oh my gosh, my son's going on the field. If he gets hurt. But, I mean, that's just that mother instinct.
Yeah.
But, I mean, here I am now, and I'm playing, and, I mean, I live for it. It's something that pushes me every day.
And you know what? So many people will look at this story and be like, because they don't realize that they may be taking it for granted. You know, they're showing up to practice every day, and they may have just a small sore muscle and be like, oh, I don't want to play today. And I'm not talking about Southern or any of our local teams. I'm just saying in general.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
We should all stop and think, you know, and look what you're doing.
It's a little bit different. It's just that I always have that extra motivation because I was always told no before. And that's something that drives me. Like, if you quit today, you're going to get told no again. Why would you ever want to do that?
Yeah.
I mean, this
Yes,
makes you
because
so
if
happy.
it happens,
Right.
your doctor may say, no, you're not going back on
Never
the
again.
field.
Right. But it's a risk that I'm willing to take every time.
Yeah.
I have to go out there. It's part of me,
Yeah.
part of who I am. And
Aren't you just glad that they gave you a chance?
oh yeah, that's all I needed. The
One
opportunity
chance.
was the biggest part.
And so the position you play now,
I play left guard,
mm-hmm.
and
a starter.
I do start. I love the position, offensive line. That's where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I love it.
And so tell us, I mean, this is your 4th season. This year hasn't started, it started off and it has taken a different direction. What are your thoughts on this season?
This season definitely has its up and downs.
There's a lot of people injured on your team right now. So.
Right. Injuries are something that you can't help. It's going to happen if it happens.
Yeah.
And you have to cope with them, deal with them in the best way that you can, and move forward as a team. Get your younger guys to step up. And this season as a whole, I mean, there's some times where you're feeling really good, but I think we're in an okay spot. We're okay.
Yeah.
We're progressing as a young team. As a whole, we're young, and with injuries, that doesn't help.
Right.
But the way we're progressing, I think we'll be just fine.
Yeah.
We're getting some players back this week.
That's what Coach said. Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah, they'll help.
And so you're starting the season over, basically, starting Friday night.
Right. We're going to go home.
Yep.
That's what that's all it is.
Yeah.
Focus.
So do you have a favorite memory from this season or from seasons past?
This season definitely be my most favorite memory.
It would.
And the big rivalry was Central.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it was at home.
Right. Going to the game. The atmosphere that we had, it was awesome.
It was pretty incredible.
It's something I'll never forget. And then winning that game, that's tops my list of anything I could ever wanted.
Yeah. So as a senior and as the leader of this group, what do you do before a game? Do you give any pep talks? Do you let Coach Clark do it all? What do you do?
I try to be very encouraging in a positive manner during the beginning of the game. Get everybody going, throw out some energy, let people feed off that. The key part of being a leader. And it's right now a very large part of that is being vocal on our team. And so that's what I do. I be vocal to everyone else, try to get them pumped up and ready to go. And that's.
So you sat here tonight and heard what Coach Clark said about you, blushing over there. I could see you over there, a little blushing. What are your thoughts on hearing him say such positive remarks about you and as such a leader of the group?
It's very humbling, and it makes me very happy to hear someone else say that about you. It's just something that I wouldn't have thought could have ever happened to my football coach. To be able to say I have a football coach is like crazy to me.
Yeah.
After being told no so much, but like it's something I think about a lot whenever somebody says something good. It's just like I feed off that because it's just another thing to motivate me because of where I came from.
Yeah.
To where I am now.
You are fantastic, and this is one of the best interviews, and I've enjoyed talking to you. Do you have any thoughts on next year, what your plans are? Like, are you going to go to college? What are your thoughts?
Right now, I'm definitely going to college. I'm unsure where right now. I'm looking. I'm going on several college visits.
Okay.
I actually have some college visits for football.
You do?
To go and play. A lot of these coaches don't know about my condition yet.
So but you'll tell them.
Well, of course, I'll have to tell them.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that works. Yeah. If they like me enough, they will hopefully be okay with it and work with me through that. And if that doesn't happen, it'll be okay. I'll go on to become a coach. And
I love it.
From college, and that's where we'll go.
Yeah. And, it would be nice if you'd stay somewhere close, like a college close, so that we can all keep up with you and come watch you play.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And I would guess Coach would come watch you play, too.
I hope he would.
I think he would. And I think he'd love it. Well, anything else you want to add before we close?
I think that sums it up.
Sums it all up.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Listen, we wish you the best.
Well, thank you.
And good luck Friday night.
Yeah, it's a big one.
It's a long bus ride.
It is a long bus ride.
So you got a lot of time to prepare and plan.
Uh-huh.
You think you're going to win, right?
I think we have a great chance to win.
I'm happy to hear you say that because I think you're going to too. All right. All right, listen, we're going to close, but thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Madison County School Sports, we just wish you the best.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for watching this episode of Madison County School Sports and the Coach John Clark Show. I'm Samantha Burford, and we want to wish Coach Clark the best this coming Friday night against Letcher County Central.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Brenden.
Thank
All right.
you.